Exodus chapter 3, verses 1 through 22, Bible study script, KJV, opening. Today, we will explore one of the most powerful and sacred moments in the entire Bible, the calling of Moses at the burning bush. This passage, found in Exodus chapter 3, verses 1 through 22, reveals not only God's name but also his heart, his mission, and his divine plan for humanity. Let us walk through this passage together, connecting it with the broader story of Scripture and discovering how it speaks directly into our lives today. Historical and biblical context. Before this moment, the people of Israel had been living in Egypt for over 400 years. What began as a place of refuge during the time of Joseph had become a land of oppression. A new Pharaoh arose who did not know Joseph, and he enslaved the Israelites, forcing them into hard labor. In Exodus chapter 2, we are told that the people cried out to God, and God heard their groaning. Now in Exodus chapter 3, God begins his answer. Verses 1 through 6, the burning bush, holy encounter. Moses, now a shepherd in Midian, leads his flock to Mount Horeb, the mountain of God. There he sees something extraordinary. A bush that burns with fire yet is not consumed. This is not just a miracle. This is a revelation. The fire represents the presence of God, holy, powerful, yet sustaining rather than destroying. God calls out, "Moses, Moses!" And Moses responds, "Here am I." Then God says, "Draw not nigh hither, put off thy shoes from off thy feet, for the place whereon thou standest is holy ground." Spiritual meaning. God is revealing a key truth. His presence transforms ordinary ground into holy ground. When God speaks, everything changes. Removing the sandals symbolizes humility, surrender, and reverence. In today's life, we often rush into God's presence casually. But this moment teaches us we must approach God with awe, with reverence, and with a surrendered heart. Verses 7 through 10, God sees, hears, and acts. God declares, "I have surely seen the affliction of my people. I have heard their cry. I know their sorrows." This is one of the most comforting revelations in Scripture. God is not distant. He is not unaware. He sees. He hears. He knows. And then he says something powerful. "I am come down to deliver them." Spiritual insight. God is a God who comes down. This points forward to Jesus Christ, God who came down in flesh to save humanity. But then comes a surprising twist. "Come now, therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh." God's plan includes human participation. God could do everything alone, yet he chooses to work through people. Today, God is still calling. "Whom shall I send?" Verses 11 through 12, Moses' doubt. Moses responds, "Who am I that I should go unto Pharaoh?" This is the voice of insecurity, the voice of fear. But God answers, "Certainly I will be with thee." Key truth. God does not call the qualified. He qualifies the called. The answer is not, "Who am I?" The answer is, "God is with me." Verses 13 through 15, the name of God I am. Moses asks, "What is his name?" God responds, "I am that I am." Hebrew Ehyeh Asher Ehyeh. This is one of the most profound statements in all of Scripture, meaning God is self-existent. God is eternal. God is unchanging. God is present always. I am means, I am your provider. I am your healer. I am your deliverer. I am everything you need. Jesus later declares in the New Testament, "Before Abraham was, I am." This connects the identity of Jesus directly to this moment. Verses 16 through 22, the mission and promise. God instructs Moses to gather the elders of Israel and declare that God has visited his people. He also reveals that Pharaoh will resist. But God promises, "I will stretch out my hand. I will smite Egypt with wonders. You shall not go empty." Spiritual application. Even when the path is difficult, God's promises are certain. Deliverance may not come instantly, but it will come powerfully. Application for today. This passage speaks directly into our lives today. God still calls people in ordinary places. God sees your suffering and hears your prayers. Your weakness does not disqualify you. God's presence is the key to your mission. God is I am everything you need. Whatever situation you are facing today, remember, God is not absent. He is present. He is calling you. He is with you. He will deliver you. Closing. As Moses stood before the burning bush, his life changed forever. And today, God is still calling people through his word, through his spirit, through moments just like this. Will you respond? Here am I. Thank you.